Hola! In this lesson, we're going to look at conjugating regular AR verbs in Spanish. Let's go! In Spanish, there are three types of verbs: those which end in ar, those which end in er, and those which end in ir. And verbs in this form are called the infinitive form. What is the infinitive? So this is the basic form of the verb, that is, it is not linked to any subject or tense, and this is the form or base which changes accordingly to reflect who or what is doing the action of the verb. And in this video, we will review regular AR verbs. Regular verbs follow a set pattern when they are being conjugated. Let's look at the verb cocinar, which means to cook. So we have yo cocino, I cook. Tú cocinas, you cook. Él, ella cocina, he or she cooks, and it can also mean it cooks. Usted cocina, you cook, and this is the form used if addressing someone in a formal setting. Nosotros, nosotras cocinamos, we cook. Vosotros, vosotras cocináis, you cook, and this is the form used in Spain to address more than one person in an informal setting. Ellos, ellas cocinan, they cook. And finally, we have ustedes cocinan, you cook. So this form in Latin America is the plural form for both informal and formal situations, whereas in Spain, this form is used for formal situations only. For regular verbs, the root of the verb, or the part left after dropping the infinitive ending, that is, after we drop the ar in this case, remains the same. So all we change are the endings, which must correspond to who or what is doing the action. So for the endings for regular AR verbs, we have o, as, a, amos, ais, and an. So again, for the verb cocinar, we have cocino, cocinas, cocina, cocinamos, cocináis, and cocinan. Let's look at another example, the verb hablar, which means to talk. So we have yo hablo, I talk. Tú hablas, you talk. Él, ella habla, he or she talks, and we can also have it talks. Usted habla, you talk, formal. Nosotros, nosotras hablamos, we talk. Vosotros, vosotras habláis, you talk. Ellos, ellas hablan, they talk. And finally, ustedes hablan, you talk. Let's practice. Here we have the verb desayunar, which means to have or to eat breakfast. So if I wanted to say, I eat breakfast at 8 in the morning, how would I write the appropriate form of the verb desayunar? Correct. Yo desayuno a las 8 de la mañana. Next we have the verb trabajar, which means to work. So if I wanted to say in an informal setting, you work 7 days a week, which form of the verb trabajar is needed? We would say, trabajas 7 días a la semana. And finally, for this lesson, we have limpiar, which means to clean. So I would like to say, they clean the house every weekend. Which form of the verb limpiar should I use? I would say, limpiar la casa todos los fines de semana. So let's close with a few tips to recap. Regular verbs follow a set pattern. They keep the roots and add the new endings as shown. And finally, subject pronouns, that is yo, tú, él, ella, etc., can be used for emphasis or clarity, but are not always required. I hope you found that video was useful. As with everything, practice makes progress. So see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.